Hello and welcome to Little Sue. So I'm coming on today to show you how I personally tea dye my papers. So as you can see here, I've got this nice big jug, and if I just bring it up to you, there is actually 10 tea bags in this jug now. I have my spray bottle, my box that I use to spray into, and I've got this bottle here with pink in it. So I'm going to be doing this batch with sprays of pink through it. So first things first is I need to put the tea into my bottle, and all I'm going to do is literally just pour it in until it's full. Now, I normally put 5 tea bags in and then fill the jug up about halfway, and if I'm needing more then I'll put another 5 tea bags in, but I'll leave the original 5 in and then I'll fill the jug right up. See, I've still got plenty of tea left in that now, and I'll fill the jug up normally, and that'll normally give me I'll normally get three lots of spray bottles with about 10 tea bags. Now, I let my tea bags sit for anywhere between 40 minutes to an hour and a half. That lot's been sitting for an hour and a half because it's a lot more, but also I had to go and pick Sarah up from nursery. No, I didn't. I had to pick her up from school. Jack's in nursery. I haven't got Jack yet. So I've got lots of different papers that I'm spraying today, and I've got some square paper as well. So I'm just going to split this about half, because I'm wanting to keep some back for doing maybe another colour. So what I do is I buy food colouring. Now, you have to buy a specific food colouring. Okay, so I was away grabbing the bottle there. So this is the one I get. Well, it's not the one I get a different one, but this is the one I picked up this week. Now, the way I always found it is if it said suitable for vegetarians, then it was okay to use on paper. If it doesn't say suitable for vegetarians, it means that there's some sort of food in it. Now, this pink has got beetroot extracts in it, which is fine because you can dye paper with beetroot anyway, but there's other types of stuff. So as long as it says suitable for vegetarians, it should be okay for paper. That's the way I learned from all the YouTube videos. Now, I've been watching quite a few YouTube videos, and everybody does their papers differently. I like using the spray bottles in a cardboard box, and basically all I do is spray the paper, lie it down, and then spray again. And then I make sure there's a good amount of tea water, and then I lay the next one on top and then spray. And with this one, I'm going to spray in some pink. Lay the next one on top. Now, I always do this as close to my back door as I can, because I can obviously wipe my back door down. Because I've found quite a few times I've actually sprayed my back door and it's not gone on the paper properly. Now the batch that I've just done before this lot, I did it just tea. So it was all tea dyed, and then there was about 4 pages that had a wee spray of pink on them. Now I've tried using coffee to dye mine as well, but I always find that when I'm using coffee it goes too dark. And the last batch I made right before the summer holidays there, it was really dark, which was funny. But what I thought I could use that one for is whenever I'm making a vintage journal tag, I can use the really dark ones for the back of the vintage journal tag. I've also tried using red food colouring as well, but red food colouring, it came out red, it went on the paper red, but when all the papers dried, it was blue. And I thought, hang on, I didn't make a blue food. And I couldn't work out why it was blue. So I did another batch, exactly the same, used the red food colouring, but I didn't use any tea dyed or coffee dyed papers with it. I just literally sprayed the red onto it and it came out blue again. So I don't actually know what is in blue in the red food colouring that makes tea dyed paper or just even red dyed paper blue. Never knew what that was all about. But now I've got some blue pages if I ever want to use blue. Or if I'm needing blue as a background, I've got them. So this way of using a box, Sam the Scottish Crafter, this is actually how she does it as well. She uses a cardboard box and lets them dry overnight. Now there's quite a few people that I watch who actually use the putting them in the oven method as well. But they've also stated that when you put them in the oven, they also go quite crispy. And you have to be careful of that. So I've found this way quite easy to do. Literally just laying papers down, spraying them. A little bit of pink. I know that last batch there got a whole load of pink, but now I'm going to start reducing my amount of pink that I use on my paper. The only problem is when I'm doing it with a cardboard box. Now I'll move these over a wee bit. Is that my cardboard box gets very, very drippy wet. So if I do that, you might be able to see the movement of the water. Right there. So there's a lot of water movement in the box. That's the only problem with doing it this way. So I'm going to pause these just now and I'm going to finish off the rest of the papers and then I'll come back once I have done it all. So I will see you in a minute. Okay, so that's my pages done, per se. So I've got this one that's got a wee tiny dirty mark on it. And all I'm going to do is, I'm just going to put it in the bottom and soak up whatever water is in the bottom here. Oh, sorry for shaking these. I know I'm hitting these because I can feel it. I actually felt it swaying back and forward. I've got a diary page here that I've just pulled out of a diary. Let's put that in. Oh, sorry about that. Just trying to absorb some of the moisture that's in the box at the minute. And just let that dry. Got some accountancy pages and it's sort of blank on the back, so I'll use one of them as well. Put it in. Oh. And all I'm trying to do is just absorb some of the moisture from inside this box here. And that's about all I do. Those ones there, I will sandwich a couple of pages on top of them and underneath them, and then I will sit them somewhere near a radiator to dry. I'll normally put a mat down, so like the one that's down here, I'll put something like that down and just sit them on top of that underneath a radiator, and I will show you in a few days what they look like once they're all dry. So thank you so much
for watching.
I have my little helper here, so thank you so much for watching.
Please subscribe for our videos.
She's saying please subscribe to our channel and watch our videos if you enjoy this. So thank you. Bye.
Bye.